Hello, kindergartners. All right, I hope you have your pencils and you're ready to do this first page in our math today. And it says Daniel counts 4 drums in a parade. Then he sees one more drum. What numbers do you add to find how many drums he sees in all? How can you show the adding? So, what did we start with? We started with 4. Now I want you to look up here in our sentence and I want you to find the 2 numbers that you can see and I want you to circle them. So the first number that we see is the number 4, right? So let's go ahead and put a number 4 on our paper. What's the second number that we see in our problem? We see a number 1. Even in kindergarten, you can start looking for the numbers in the problem. So make sure you're doing that. So we see a 1. And then ask your helper to read it again to you. What numbers do you add to find out how many drums he sees in all? Are you going to add the 4 and the 1? What is our add symbol? Do you remember? Our add symbol is that plus sign right down the middle. So we have 4 plus 1. And what is that equation? What's the next one? The symbol, it's going to be equals. Now we can draw 4 up here and we can draw 1 and we can add our answer. We could use our fingers. We could say 4 plus 1 more. What is it? We could use chips if we wanted to, or we could count on. So let's think about this because we're only adding 1. Let's try counting on just for fun. We could say 4 plus 1 more. What number comes after 4? Equals, I bet you know, 5. If you're not sure if that's correct, go ahead and make 4 circles, 1 circle, and see if you have 5 altogether. Good work, kindergartners. That's when you're really using your noggin to think. I like that. Ooh, internet. We know that, huh? Don't we, kindergartners? We know sometimes that internet takes a while. Here we go.
What joining story can you make up about the 2 groups of drums?
I like to play the drums.
You like the drums? I think they're kind of loud, but I think they're cool.
You could say that Daniel saw 4 drums together on the floor. He saw 1 drum off to the side. How many drums did Daniel see in all? Let's find out.
And what do we do to find out? We could count
How many drums were in the first group?
4. How many are in the second group?
4. How many drums were in the second group?
1.
1. You can add 1 drum to the 4 drums to find the sum. What is the sum?
What is it? 4 plus 1 more equals the sum.
The sum is 5. So 4 and 1 is 5. What equation shows this addition? Let's find out.
I think it's time.
What signs can you use in this equation?
We know the answer. We're so far ahead of them. Good job, kindergartners. I can't wait for you to be able to answer before them.
You can use the plus sign and equal sign. What is the equation?
We can even read this equation, can't we?
4 plus 1 equals 5. What does 4 plus 1 equals 5 mean?
It's an addition sentence, isn't it?
It means 4 drums plus 1 drum equals 5 drums altogether. 4 and 1 is 5.
Or we like to say 4 plus 1.
You have learned how to add 2 groups to find the sum and write the plus sign and equal sign to show adding.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you, kindergartners. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple pages together or a couple problems together. Your guided practice is going to be the first one. And this is going to be the one where we actually get to use a plus sign for real. Woohoo! We have 2 drums over here. So we're going to trace over our number 2. And we're going to put our plus sign in the middle. They still have the and up there for you just in case you need it. I know you don't. You're already on top of it. Good job. Let's count the drums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to put our 6. We're going to put our 6 here. And then we're going to make our equal sign, which we already know what an equal sign looks like. And then we should still count them just in case. And it's good counting practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct. I could also say my bigger number first, so I could say 6 and count on 6, 7, 8. Good job, kindergartners. Go ahead and trace your 8, and I know you know the sentence. Now, this one's going to be kind of easy for you because they give you the numbers, but I still want you to count them yourself, and I still want you to try to do the addition problem yourself, okay? So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4 drums on this side. So we know we have 4. And then what are we going to do together? We're going to add them. Whoops. Oh, there, I did it again. I don't know why I keep doing that. Add them together. And after we make our plus sign, there's only one drum over here. So we're going to put our 1. And by this time, some of you probably already know this problem. You don't even have to solve it. You know that 4 plus 1 more equals 5. But go ahead and count just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you just wrote your second sentence. Awesome. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Good job, kindergartners. Let's go ahead and see what the next page is like. You guys are doing awesome. I'm so proud of you. You are great mathematicians. So this one, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to count the 2 different groups, and you're going to put the symbols in. You already know the symbols. This is going to be the easiest day ever. Go ahead and do this whole page by yourself. Make sure you do it by yourself, and then make sure your helper checks it to make sure you did everything correctly. This next page is called independent practice, but I want to let you do it all by yourself. So there's 2 problems that are the exact same. These 2 problems, you can't see me point to it, can you? I always forget that. And then this one is the third one that's the same. And this one is actually asking you to make up your own story. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start with 7 altogether. So let's count mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red chips. Whoa, you can't see that. 7 red chips. And then I'm going to flip some of them over and make them yellow. It doesn't even matter. I get to decide. So then I'm going to make a problem that equals 7. Okay? I bet you can think through that. I bet you can do it on your own. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Good work.